What if I told you an invisible force is controlling the economy? For decades, markets worked pretty simple. Good companies went up, bad companies went down. Investors looked at profits and growth. But in 2008, something broke. In order to save the economy from the housing recession, central banks started printing massive amounts of money and pumping it into the system. This is called liquidity. Here's the key. When there's way more money floating around, it has to go somewhere. And a lot of it flows into stocks, real estate, and crypto. Think of it like this. Imagine there are 100 homes for sale, but suddenly everyone has twice as much money to spend. What do you think happens to the prices of those homes? Well, they go up across the board. That's what happens in markets during high liquidity periods. Stocks hit prices that seem crazy high, crypto surges, and real estate climbs. Now, company profits still matter, especially in the long term, but right now, tracking where all of this extra money is flowing has become just as important as looking at earnings and fundamentals. So here's what this means for your money. The simplest way to benefit from these liquidity trends is through deflationary assets like Bitcoin. When central banks create more money, the value of that money goes down over time. Bitcoin has a fixed supply. Only 21 million will ever exist. So when liquidity floods into the system, Bitcoin tends to absorb a lot of that excess money. This is why Bitcoin has been seen as the best performing asset over the last decade. You don't need to pick individual companies or guess which stocks will win. You're simply positioning yourself in assets that benefit when the money supply expands. It's the easiest way to work with the liquidity system instead of fighting against it.